Hello you guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today was initially supposed to be a super fun cash stuffing of my YouTube paycheck. And then I had car trouble and I had to get my car fixed. And I had to get the money from somewhere. Now, we are going to talk about in this video what happens when life happens and now what are we gonna do? So if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, side note, we are still going to be cash stuffing a little bit in this video. I believe this is $110, so we will get to that later. For now, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, first of all, go follow me on Instagram and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I know sometimes YouTube is weird and like unsubscribes people, but that is a free way to help me and my channel by subscribing and liking the video. So I greatly appreciate you guys for doing that. And this money right here would not even be a thing without y'all support. So I just want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody who watches my videos. I've had a lot of new faces around here recently. So hello, if you guys are new, I love you so much. And I'm so happy that you're here. So today, like I said, we're going to kind of be just chatting and updating and just catching up and just chatting about what happens whenever life happens. So, like I said, if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, I posted a story of my car at the shop. Long story short, there was $950 worth of things done to my car. My radiator had a crack in it. I had coolant leaks and literally just so many things. And I did not think it was going to be that bad. I thought it was going to be just like a little leak somewhere, but it turns out there was a lot more things wrong with it than we had initially anticipated. They had to add more Freon, and then he went ahead and just did my oil change while he was in there. So all in all, you guys, my car repairs came out to $950, okay? $950. Now, my boyfriend did put $200 towards it, so I had to come up with, it was actually $750. I originally thought it was $900, but it was actually $950. So, long story short, some of my sinking funds got taken a hit on, and then, yeah, so I ended up taking $250 from my car maintenance sinking fund, high yield savings account. So this $250 was in the bank. So I just went ahead and put that towards it. And then I took $50 from my car maintenance cash envelope, which is right here. I went ahead and took the $50 that was in this envelope and put that towards it. So I kind of took money from a bunch of different places, so it wasn't like a huge hit to my budget. And that is one thing I just want to say first and foremost is this method made it feel like this 900, well, it was technically 750 because my boyfriend did end up paying 200. So this was actually 750 that we needed. But this method has made it seem like I'm not like negative in my account right now because I had money in different places that I could pull from. So that was 300 right there. I did have some finished savings challenges, you guys, which this pained me, y'all. I was so sad and I did not want to do this at all, but I had finished these two savings challenges recently. This one was for 35 and this one was for 100. And this one right here really hurt because I was looking so forward to reallocating a bunch of savings challenges once I had finished them, but I needed the money and I was grateful and thankful and happy to have it. So you know what? That money had to go to my car. So that was 135. Then I ended up taking overages from all my sinking funds. And what that means is, let me show you guys. So as you know, basically every time one of my sinking funds reaches $100, I go and deposit it into the bank. So in the high yield savings account, for example, I have like 2,300, and then whatever money I have in here, I accumulate it until it reaches 100 and then I'll deposit it. Well, in all my sinking funds, I basically had like $10 or $20. So I took that cash that I had and just put it towards the car fixes. So took 10 from here, 10 from here. I did not touch Lennox's. did I take this one? Oh, I did. I had 65 in here for my future house, so pulled that and put it towards my car. I took 10 from future car down payment. I did not touch medical. This one still has 167. So I did not touch that one. And then let's see, I did not touch family fun. This one has $80. Actually, I did touch it because we went to the beach, but that was not for my car. So I took 60 out for some things we bought to go to the beach, like snacks and stuff. So I still have 80 in here. I took the 10 from wish list, and then I took the 10 that was in here in cash for my retirement. So my sinking funds are basically all just in the bank now. I don't have hardly any cash in the binder, which is totally fine. So that's where I got some of the money. And then I did end up taking $100 from savings. So I took 100 out of my high yield savings account, put that towards it. So I think there's like 2,200. And then I took some from my YouTube check, whatever I needed left over after all that was said and done. The rest I took from my YouTube check. So with that being said, oh, and also full disclosure, I did spend some of my YouTube check before I even took it out of my account. It was probably on groceries. I honestly can't even remember. So there has been a lot of going on. There's been a lot of moving parts. But like I said, with all of this money pulled from like various places, I am not like stressing out right now. I'm so grateful that I had like $750, ready to go and saved up. This coaster is from Lily, by the way. I love it so much. So yes, I am very thankful that I did have money saved up and I was able to fix my car and we are good to go. So that makes me really excited. So now the question is like, now what do you do? Because it can feel discouraging. Like my car maintenance is fully emptied now. Basically I have like $20 left in my high yield savings account. These are, these all still have money in them, obviously in the bank, but all the cash has been pulled out. So it feels kind of like sad in a way, but it's also motivating because if I wasn't doing this method, like I would probably be stressed out right now if I'm being honest. So I had a whole plan of what I wanted to do with all of my YouTube check, but now I only have $110. So I know for sure that I need to catch up on my yearly savings challenge. Now this is my Dr. Seuss challenge. This is available in my Etsy shop, not at the moment, but speaking of my Etsy shop, I will be having a Etsy launch, not this weekend, but next weekend. I don't even know what date that is, you guys. I am so all over the place, but so not this weekend, but next weekend, I will be having a ginormous Etsy launch. I have so many new things coming and it's so exciting. And this right here will be available for pre-order during that launch. So that's exciting. All right, moving on. I am just going to go ahead and catch myself up because I made a promise to myself that I was not going to let myself get behind in this book. So I'm going to stuff April, and obviously April's like over by the time this video is going up. So I don't want to have April and May to work on. So I told myself I'm not going to get behind. So let's go ahead and finish off April. So let's do 10, 15, and then 20. Because I've already done the 5 and the 25. So 10, 15, and 20. Okay. Okay. So we're going to count April and we are going to make sure that we have 75 in here now. Because now this is done. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $75 in April. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with all this money at the end of the year, but honestly, it might be a good idea to use this for Christmas, but because I am behind on Christmas, so maybe that's what I'll do. I have not decided because I think this book saves around, I know this is literally my product and I can't remember how much it saves, but I think it's around like $600 or $700. So if I could use this for Christmas, that might be actually kind of a good idea. So I'm going to be done with this for now. And then next month we will have a fresh start for May and we won't have to worry about catching April up. So that's exciting. Obviously that took a big chunk of our money. That was, I mean, I didn't have a lot to start with, but that took a big chunk of it. So I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 65. So like I said, that's not a ton. Probably not going to stuff my sinking funds today, which is okay. So let's go to my high priority binder and let's see what I need to stuff. I know I need to stuff my car insurance. So I'm probably going to put like a lot of this in car insurance. I'm pretty much caught up on everything else. I did take money out of holidays for some Easter things that I got for Lennox, and then Christmas. I'm really debating doing that Dr. Seuss book for Christmas, you guys. So what I think I'm going to do is do bills buffer and car maintenance, because these are my top two, or car insurance, because these are my top two categories that I need to fund at this current moment. As you guys know, I no longer stuff my bills. I keep that in the bank. So, well, car insurance is a bill, obviously, but I pay it every 6 months. So it's kind of like a sinking fund. But yeah, I keep all my bills just in my checking account and I don't stuff those anymore. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to do 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to do $50 for car insurance. So we are currently, or we should be at 200. Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. Hello. 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 200. So that feels better to put $50 in there, because I definitely don't want to get behind on this. I probably already am behind, but I will catch up. Okay, and then bills buffer. This is a category that I recently started to help me have sort of like a little extra money in the summertime when my electric bill gets really high. So I'm going to put 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Obviously that's not like a ton of money, but every little bit adds up. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, and 95. Okay, so obviously I'm out of money and that was not the ideal situation, but I just wanted to remind you guys that it is okay to use the money that you save. Like, it hurt so bad to use all that money, but I literally needed to fix my car and I need a reliable car. I need it to be reliable and I had to fix it. So I'm super happy that I had the money available and, you know, ready to go, but it does still sting a little bit, but that's what it's there for ultimately. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I know this was a little bit of a shorter video, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I will be doing a video very soon. I have a new binder and I want to try to play with it a little bit, and I think I'm going to switch some things out. We'll switch one thing out. I don't have it, like, I don't have everything that I want for it yet, but that's okay. I want to use my new summer trackers and I want to try out this new binder that I got. So that video will be coming soon, and I also want to update all my placeholders with the correct amount that is in my high yield savings account. Obviously, well, by the time this video is posted, it'll be May already, but my interest will hit May 1st, so I will have the updated totals for all of the amounts. So whenever, I want to wait to film that video until those amounts are correctly reflected after the interest hit. So that video will be coming very soon, and because I want to get like a baseline of where I'm at in my accounts after I had to, you know, move everything around for the car maintenance. I want to have all the correct totals, and I want to use my new summer trackers, which I will give you a sneak peek right here because they are so effing cute. I am obsessed with them. I love them so much, and I really want to use these. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm excited about it. So that video will be coming very soon. I do have a grocery haul coming. I do have a redo of my son's binder. I haven't used a binder for my son in a long time. I've just had his envelope, but I wanted to switch that up. So I did film that for you guys. So that will be going live. So yeah, lots of fun things coming, and I'm thinking about doing another Etsy shop vlog. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that, kind of like behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, that's what we've got going on here. I appreciate you guys so much for watching and for being here, and I will see you all soon with another video. Bye guys.